Hello darling, hello beautiful little creature. Are you a good doggy? It's lovely to see you. You're such a little dear. How beautiful you are. It is lovely to see you. I can see how beautiful you are. How lovely that you have an owner who cares enough about you that they search for recordings for you to listen to. They help you to find the voices that you love to listen to. How amazing have you been for your owner today? You have been so full of love and acceptance. You have really helped your owner and you're okay today. You've got through another day and you're still okay. You're okay today. You're going to be okay tomorrow. What have you been doing today? You stayed safe all morning. You have a lovely time with your toys. You used your soft paws to walk around. You wagged your strong tail. You shook your body. You felt your fur. You're having a beautiful life experience. You are a beautiful doggy. You are a beautiful doggy. You're allowed to feel safe. You are being looked after, not just by your reliable, trustworthy owner. And I know they are a wonderful person or they wouldn't have sought out this recording to try and help you. What else did you do today? Oh, that's right, you checked in on how your human was feeling. Your human that you adore more than life itself. How was your human feeling? Was your human worried about something? Worse, were they worried about you? Of course you picked that up. It is okay, dear little doggy. Your owner has an amazing mind. They are a giant source of information that allows your owner to organise everything in your life. Your amazing owner thinks about all your food, water, all of your walks, all of your medical checks, and they manage that really easily. It's easy for them. There's nothing for you to worry about. They are giants in their life. Even though they may be behaving as if they're a little human, they have the energy that creates worlds at their fingertips. All ideas known to man in their phone. There is nothing they cannot find out if they need to. Your owner does not lie awake at night wondering if they can find time for a trip to the doggy hairdresser. No, they don't even use a tiny amount of their thought power to arrange your life. You have nothing to worry about. You can feel calm and safe. Your owner knows what they're doing. Trust your lovely owner. They are a magnificent human. And do you know, dear little doggy, that by looking after you, your owner is helped enormously. Your human is helped to feel better. They are soothed. Their heart rate slows. Their breathing regulates. Their mind is clear. And they're allowed space to enjoy their amazing thought processes, to bring new ideas, new plans, new goals for their life and their calendar. And that is thanks to you, dear doggy. You, their four-legged, fur-covered, spiritual friend. You mean the world to your human. You are loved back. You can't even imagine how much you bring to the life of your owner. By feeling calm and happy, your owner is passing that contagious feeling to you. It is beautiful that you are tied up in the feelings and the energy of your human, because your human can guide their thoughts and feelings in order to bring peace and calm to you. Dear doggy, it isn't your job to calm down. It's okay. It isn't your fault that you have picked up on the stress of your human. It is natural. It is part of your nature to absorb the stress coming your way. Thinking about how adaptable your human is, you can be sure that your human is learning this information. It is okay. Your human can learn to be your emotional compass, not the other way around. Dear lovely doggy, your owner is letting go of all worrisome thoughts. Your owner knows how much they stress and worry. They know this has nothing to do with you. Your human is working on getting better, feeling better, thinking better, being better. Your human is loving their life as much as they can. Your human is learning to control their anxious thoughts. Recognise when they are feeling fearful so they can love that feeling. Change their inner emotional world so it feels good, or at least feels neutral, which will help you to feel better. Dear lovely doggy, I know you are lying calmly in the arms of your owner, or maybe lying fast asleep in your favourite space. You're falling into a deep healing sleep, allowing your nervous system to recover. Your legs are relaxed and healing. Your tail is resting. All the muscles in your body are resting and healing. You can see yourself running into a giant field of long grass with pretty flowers that all smell divine. As you run towards the centre of the field, you breathe in the unmistakable smell of cut grass. You can hear a lawnmower somewhere in the middle of the field. You run towards the sound. You can feel the grass tickle your tummy as you run toward the noise of a person who is walking up and down, cutting the grass around a log cabin that smells of pine and dog treats. You can hear the sound of your paws landing on the long grass. 1, 2, 1, 2, as you pound toward the log cabin. Your tongue is lolloping about as you feel the air rushing into your lungs. 1, 2, pound, pound. 1, 2, your fur being brushed by the long grass. It tickles your ears, and you are feeling free and happy as you bound towards a place where you know you will be welcomed and hugged. As you get closer to the cabin, which seems to be moving further away as you run towards it, a set of paws falls in alongside you. More paws landing on the ground, the rhythm of another dog running. You are not on your own. There is another dog running alongside you, just like you. It is the same size as you, with a lolloping tongue and a near smile on its face. You know this dog. You have met in your dreams before. This dog knows you. You have a familiar smell. It is a dog you have met in your waking life experience. It is the spirit of a dog who is in heaven. They've come to meet you in your dreams. You are feeling so light, you feel as if you are floating over the grass. You are still running, still moving, still feeling the air flow through your fur, but now the weight of your physical body is light. You don't even notice the weight of your body. You take bigger bounds. Your legs take you further. You and your doggy friend chase each other towards the log cabin. It is just the right distance away for you to be able to see it, and yet the gap between you and the cabin doesn't seem to have closed. It is still in the middle of the field, and you still feel the same distance away, even though you've been running. It isn't because you haven't covered any ground. It is because you are in a magical land. The grass carries on unfolding as you run towards the cabin. The land knows how long you need to run before you're worn out. How long do you want to run? You can run for as long as you want. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see the grass is flattening around you, making it even easier to glide through the grass. It is effortless and so much fun. You're loving it. A shape starts to form above your head. It looks like a twig or a stick. As it gets closer to you, you know exactly how high you have to leap to catch it. That is your job. You spot the twig, you line it up, you jump with your jaws clamping around the stick. Hold on, your friend also has a stick to catch. He has had more practice, so he has a bigger stick. He catches his stick and turns and runs towards the man with the lawnmower. The man is wearing denim dungarees, a red check shirt and a straw hat. The sun is shining and he's been working. He's rolled up his sleeves and the bottoms of his trousers are stained green from the cut grass. The man has stopped mowing and is sitting on a chair by the log cabin. Next to his chair he has a pile of sticks and branches of various shapes and sizes. He is taking a rest and having a little drink of something from a flask. Next to the cabin he has a doggy bowl full of water. The man looks up and sees you coming. A giant smile spreads across his face. How wonderful! Sure. He claps his hands in joy. He's so happy to see you. Dear lovely little doggy, you are helping him to grow his pile of sticks. He reaches his hand out to you to take your stick. You drop it at his feet, wagging your tail, happy to be of service, happy to be doing your job. You're so happy to have a job to do. You love to help. You have enjoyed this task. You feel rewarded by being able to pay the human back for the water. The man points at the water bowl. You run over to it and stick your nose in. Absolute bliss floods over you as the cool water soothes your hot nose. You drink deeply and feel quenched. Your thirst has been slaked. You are dripping in cold water. This is a magical water bowl in a magical land. The water bowl refills as soon as it is empty. The water is also so thirst quenching, it is the best water you have ever tasted. Your tongue feels clean, your teeth are fresh, your body is hydrated. Your doggy friend is still alongside you, happy to smell you as you drink your water. Your doggy friend knows the way. He has been here before. He gestures with his head for you to follow him. The man has put his straw sun hat over his face. As he leans back against the log cabin, he looks like he's going to have a nap. You are free to go on an adventure with your doggy friend. You just see him run around the corner of the log cabin, and as you catch up with him, you see him raise his paw and press it down onto a paw-shaped cushion attached to the side of the log cabin. It looks like a paw-shaped button. Your friend is looking expectantly at the wall of the log cabin. With a slow swoosh, the logs slide open to reveal a dog-shaped door in the side of the wall. There is now an opening into the log cabin. You can smell the scent of dog treats wafting in your direction. You run over to the hole in time to see it close behind the tail of your doggy friend. You can still smell the dog treat scent oozing out through the gaps in the logs. You can do it. If your doggy friend can do it, why wouldn't it work for you? You raise your paw and press it down onto the cushion pad. Sure enough, the familiar noise of the door opening. Swoosh. A gap appears. You race in, scared the door will close before you have a chance to get inside the cabin. You have no worries about the door closing. There are pads on the floor sensing your paws. The door won't close until you're safely inside. You have run through the doggy door. The logs have swooshed closed behind you, and you find yourself standing inside the dog cabin. The dog log cabin. The inside of the dog cabin is huge. It is a vast cavern with a forest on the inside. The ceiling reaches up to the sky, but it is your own doggyscape. Inside the entrance, the floor feels like velvet under your paw pads. You feel so relaxed just from feeling your feet sink into the floor. It feels like walking on marshmallows, all soft and squidgy. You know that you are completely safe here, and you're only one thought away from being back in the room with your human. Or you can stay and explore the forest. You are surrounded by familiar smells from all the dogs that you have ever known. Every single dog who has ever been in your life, who has ever crossed your path. Dogs you have met who are still alive and happily living on planet Earth, as well as dogs you have met who are no longer on Earth, but who are in heaven, having the time of their afterlives. Big dogs, small dogs, dogs that you have lived with, friendly dogs, scared dogs, dogs who are faster than you, dogs who are slower than you, older dogs, younger dogs, fatter dogs, curious dogs, brave dogs. You can even smell a squirrel, or is that a rat? You can hear rustling, the woodland creatures rummaging and foraging in piles of dry leaves that are lining the forest floor. An autumn forest. The leaves are so pretty, all different colours, red, yellow, various shades of green. The feeling under your paws of the crisp cracking of leaves under your feet feels like a foot massage, and you enjoy tripping through the giant piles, shoving your head into the pile, enjoying shocking a hedgehog out of its hidey hole. There is so much to take in and feel. All of your senses are fully engaged. As you run forward, you find yourself in a circular clearing, and there are a few paths for you to choose from. The light inside the dog cabin is magical. It is as bright as you want it to be. Brilliant sunshine. Your eyes shielded by the overhanging branches between the trees. The dappled sunlight breaking through in between leaves and twigs, casting shadows, protecting you from too bright a light, but allowing you enough light to be able to see clearly. You are happily exploring the forest, your sacred space, a space for you to enjoy yourself fully, rolling in the leaves, feeling the twigs snap under your back, scratching your skin in a satisfying way, leaving you to jump up and shake the dust off. You are in your element. The forest has trees with the thickest trunks that you have ever seen. There are thick vines twisting up the trunk, providing footholds for smaller creatures than you. You can smell the squirrels, and the perfume of the forest is filling you with bliss, joy, pleasure beyond your wildest dreams. You can feel your tail thwack against the tree trunks as you happily choose the first path out of the circular clearing. Where does this first path lead? You sniff the air. Nope, there are no clues. There are so many scents, histories of other dogs. You couldn't possibly determine where this path would lead. It isn't going to stop you exploring. You push forward, away from the clearing and deeper into the dense forest. You can hear some music playing in the distance just ahead of you. No, wait, it isn't music, it's a tinkly sound. There are fireflies floating about, and the sound seems to be coming from them. Some tinkling bells, a light tinkling noise that fills you with comfort and security. They are the noise of a guiding light. Come this way, follow me, come this way. You follow the floating lights and the sounds, and you are happier than you have ever been in your waking life. In this magical space you have entered, your senses are enhanced. Your hearing is picking up creaking from the trees, high-pitched squeaking from the leaves to other leaves. Small flowers are chirping like birds. They sound a bit like white noise to you. The whole atmosphere feels like a nature party, and your breathing is making up a complementary sound that fits right into the rhythm of these sounds. You are able to understand the space that you are in. You are feeling at one with the forest. You are part of it, like a small cell inside a giant cell. You are breathing inside a breathing forest, which is inside a breathing cavern, which is inside a breathing field, which is inside a living dream. You step over a caterpillar, who's a feeling to you. You catch the feeling, a light, bright feeling. It feels like a kiss from a human, but it lands on your ear. You can hear the caterpillar send you a blessing, a positive thought, a healing energy. It is unexpected. It makes you laugh. You doggy laugh. It sounds like a bark, but it feels different from any bark you have ever done before. You surprise yourself. So this is what laughing feels like. You do know that your human laughs. You have had some fun with your human. You know how to make them laugh. You love your human suddenly making that unexpected noise which always surprises you. You surprise your human. You have learned that they find that really funny when you do something unexpected. Like the time you put all your toys at the bottom of the bed for no reason. They laughed so much they left the room. They came back with that rectangular piece of glassware they loved to look into so much. They held it up to the toys and to you, and they spoke and laughed to another human who magically appears now and again. The other human laughed as well, but it didn't sound like the laugh that your human does. You felt good being able to make your human feel good. You know that you can make your human feel better even when they are feeling really low. Now you know what laughter feels like. It feels like bubbles rising up from your tummy. A feeling grips your muscles and you let out a barking noise, a rhythmic barking, gasping for breath while you process the unexpected kiss of the caterpillar. A butterfly lands on your nose. It is almost the last straw. You laugh again. Stumbling slightly and having to slow down, you can't see where to put your paws with the yellow wings of the butterfly sitting in front of your eyes. You can hear more dogs in the distance. You shake your head and the butterfly flies ahead of you. You leap into action, jumping across small puddles of water which seem to be teeming with life. A snail here, a ladybird there, all the little insects happily going about their business, not scared to show themselves, all living in harmony with each other. The path in front of you is windy and narrow. You can only go one way. And as you feel yourself needing a rest, you come to the end of the pathway, which opens out onto a field of freshly mown grass. The man is there with the lawnmower. He has what looks like a giant hamster ball sitting in front of him. He's lazily spinning it with one hand and casually feeding a dog at his feet with the other hand. He reaches into the hamster wheel through a little door on the side. It is see-through and you watch as his arm reaches in, grabs the biggest dog treat you've ever seen, pulls it out and holds it towards you. You happily accept the dog treat. He pats you on the head. Well done, good doggy. You made it through the dog cabin. You can spend as much time in this field as you want. It is here any time you are feeling like a rest from life on planet Earth. You can come back to the magical kingdom for dogs at any time. All you have to do is close your eyes and think of it, and you will find your way back here. You are free to enjoy your treat and return back to your humans whenever you are ready and you feel like waking up. Bye for now.